Ladies and gentlemen, I just got my Google Pay. Now, see, forget you, Karamo, that I was just doing, right? Forget all that. In all honesty, my country will humble you. My country will stress you on the most simplest, most basic thing. If you know my country, you know. If you don't know, you know, Sabi. I'm just, and it's sad really because it's so supposed to be a very basic process, right? I mean, like people from other countries have confirmed. I went through a lot, and that's why I'm doing this video, right? So normally I don't talk on things like this is not my niche. I'm more of the tech security, yada yada. But I don't want somebody out there to. I'm doing this for cause of somebody out there that might be going through this or we want to verify theirs too. So at the end of this video, I will be talking about the most simplest way you can actually get your Google Pay, right? That I learned, by experience, unfortunately. Right, so the most simplest way. Number two is we'll also be talking about how you can still get your pin even if for some reason you are exhausted of the options of Google sending it. So I think Google sends it 3 or 4 times, right? So if you exhausted the option, I'll also be showing you how you can actually still get your pin, right? So let's get cracking. So for those that don't know, basically I got monetized last year after 4 years. Yeah, you hear me correctly, 4 years. For someone that it took that long to get monetized, right? You will know that it's more of blood and sweat, right? Now I did my verification a very long time ago, right? And for some reason, I think YouTube just kept showing that pending part that okay, I still need to verify my address, and they'll let me know at the right time. So I think somewhat around sometime around October, I got an email from Google that yes, that I need to verify my address, and so they've sent a pin. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, finally, yeah. So in my head, I just thought it'd just be a very smooth, basic process where they'll just, I'm just in my house, I'm working, and someone just call me that okay, we are bringing it and everything. I don't know. I just want to just let me just go and check online, check for other people's content. I just started seeing different things, right? How people struggled. They'll have to go to the post office and they don't give them the pin, right? And I'm like, really, this what would be my reality? Would I have to be going from post office to post office? Because I actually work, right? I'm actually, in the tech space. I work Monday to Friday, so there's no way I can do that. You understand? And I waited for, because Google told you that it should take around about 3 weeks for the pin to be delivered. So I just waited and I just hoped, right? So I decided to check online, right? I checked with NIPOST website online. Yeah, so normally I'd expect that every reasonable agency would have their customer support in their website and everything. So I called the number, blah blah. At first they just disconnected my line, right? And I called again. What's going on? Like that should be the first point of contact, and they didn't pick. They just kept on disconnecting, and it was crazy, right? So I had to, because I did not have the liberty of going from offices to offices, right? And I couldn't do all that. So I had to just wait and hope that okay, what is going to happen, right? So I read somewhere where, so I had to go online and I saw different videos. So people said, okay, you should put the address of the post office in your Google account, right? If you're doing that, I don't think that will actually resolve it, because a lot of people still came and said, okay, it didn't work for them. When you have too many information, you're like, okay, what do you want to do actually? And I'll just open and to start praying. And I think to understand why some people say some things about Africa will make you pray for most basic everything, most basic thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking against prayer. I'm a proud born again Christian, right? But I mean, I could understand to a very large extent because it was so sad, and I had to. It was an active prayer, right? Basically, anyway, so that happened, and I think after a while, I saw different videos. And I was like, God, what would I do? Do I just keep on requesting for pain till I get the third time? Until I stopped upon one video. I can't remember her name now, but if I remember, I should put maybe a link to this my description, right? And she told me about her own experience, and how when she was filling her form, she actually had to put her number there. Now there is a trick to this, because of course you are supposed to put your number there, but this you need to know is that once the envelope gets to them at NIPOST, the part that you put your number will be cut out, right? That part will be cropped out. What they are going to see is just the address part. They are not seeing the address. They are not seeing the number, rather. Sorry. What you are supposed to do, and please, this is a very important moment, right? Is where you are putting your address, right? Make sure you put your number there. You understand? Like you're invading that space. You understand? You could put it in a bracket. You could put it somehow. I don't care. But you see where you have for your address. Preferably, you can use the second line. Remember, we used to have first line, second line for address. This part I'm saying is the most important part, right? That number they can reach out to you. Even maybe we dispatch want to come, dispatch rider wants to come to your place or anything, right? That is when they can contact you. So this part is like the highlight of the video. Make sure you put your number there. You find a way to put a reachable number, preferably also a WhatsApp number, right? Or a WhatsAppable number. You get. Now back to my story, right? When I saw that on the video, I went back, I did my own work, and I requested a new pin. This time just the second time, right? And I just stayed and chilled, and of course I prayed, waiting for what is going to happen. After like 3 weeks, I think just one evening, right? I was just on my couch, and I got a text from someone, a WhatsApp text that my pin is with them, and I was like, oh wow, okay, nice. And the guy took a picture. I saw my address and everything. I was like, okay, that's nice. Then the next thing he said is, do I want him to send the pin to me? Now, in all matter of sense and in all standard, that is actually wrong. You understand? That's like a real invasion of privacy, right? But I mean, then again, we're in this country. The next thing he said is that would be 2000. 2000. I'm like, okay, 2000. I mean, that's a fair price, factoring the fact that dispatch will bring it to me and everything. But I think from NIPOST, dispatch should be free because Google has paid already. But I was like, okay, fine. Yes, I just, I will do it. And, it sends me his account number, account details, and, I paid it. And the next thing, it just sends me the pin. And I was like, oh, okay. But I mean, I wasn't still sure because Nigeria, shit, I mentioned my country, but that's fine. Say, hey, so while I put the pin there, it got verified, and I was like, okay, that's great. Then it says something which is, I don't know who, maybe it will be useful in this video. It says something about it should be my in care, right? And I was like, what does it mean? Then it sent me a voice note, voiceover. So I don't know where in this video I might maybe play his voice over. I will try to tweak the frequency so you don't know is the person, right? So you don't know who the person is, right? Just so I don't put the person in trouble. I'll tweak it. Maybe I'll make it more based on my trouble, right? But
yeah, bitch. Bro, don't wait till they told to say it. When you put your name and address, you just add my own name. But when it comes to our office, they will not even sort it. They will come and give me straight. They will take use that you are having later. When they give it to me, I will just allow to state instead of waiting. But no, it's not compulsory, which it's not really compulsory.
But what he said is he works at the airport, so when all those thing reaches the airport, right, they are the first person that gets it before it's being disseminated to every part of the country. So what he did was just to bring it out, and that's when. So he said, can it be my ink here, in the sense that any other person that has goods from NIPOST, that they should just put his name there in bracket, and he gave me his name, like his nickname. So he said what happens is that once it gets there, they'll be like, oh, okay, for example, let me say his name is John. Oh, John, you have a package, they put your name here and everything, so you will pick it. So basically you will just be in charge of it, right? Especially if you as regards to paying and everything. Hopefully it doesn't get to that, and I think that's the essence of this video. Hopefully it doesn't get to the point of you trying to now you needing an in-care person there. Anyway, so that was it for me. That was my experience, and I got my pin and I got verified, and hallelujah. So all you need to do, first of all, you need to get your Adsense publishing ID, right? So you can get that from your YouTube studio, or you can also get that from your Adsense account, right? So what you need to do is to fill in your details. So once you've confirmed your email address, the next thing is to actually confirm your physical pin, right? So you should select no, I haven't, right? Then you have the option of contacting support. So you just select the contact from there. Then from there you have to just fill your personal details, right? And you have to get your AdSense ID, like I mentioned, right? So another important part next is where you have to submit your ID, right? So I advise people to probably submit your ID card or bank statement, right? I won't advise you do anything about rent receipt, right? I don't know if it will be accepted, your rent receipt or telephone bill, right? So once you do this, you just click on submit, and it's straightforward, right? And I heard they would also validate your account from the back end, and it takes about 30 minutes max, right? So that's it, guys. Basically, I hope you've gotten something new from this, right? Hopefully no one has to go through all this, you understand, in a very working economy. But yeah, so we'll meet again.